Hey guys, Handy Andy down here at Discover Aquatic Shop. Just wanted to do a quick run through this morning on our new shark pond. We went down to Sustainable Aquatics, kind of picked up the idea from them. But just want to let you guys see what we've been doing here. So roughly 150, 200 gallons is what the pond ended up being gallons wise. But as you can see, the footprint being wide open, they really like the swimming area that we provided them.
Yeah, that open space is really definitely what's most important with these sharks and rays. Way better than any traditional aquarium. That's kind of the nice thing about these kind of open setups. And
yeah, I was gonna say they don't use the height of a traditional aquarium as much as the length and the width of it. So being that it's not very deep actually is something they don't care about because they're not up in the water column.
You can see this is how we actually have it all filtered. It just runs up into these and actually acts as the sump for these systems here. We eventually probably will attach it to something like a 55-gallon drum. We actually already have plans of building a bigger one just because how cheap and easy they are to build.
Yeah, we built it. Our project manager Colton helped us out with that one, but I mean we were probably in it 6 hours at most.
Yeah, compared to an actual aquarium, we're probably about $250 all into this shark pond. So, I mean, compare that to a small saltwater tank, and it's far, far cheaper to build a saltwater setup like this.
Dimensionally, we're probably just a hair under 8 foot by 3 foot.
This here is our guitar fish loving life. You can see he's pounding some krill right there. And our California stingrays. All these guys are available. We do ship anywhere in the country. But yeah, they have been super healthy for us.
They really enjoy the pond in there with the swimming room and the space. You can see one of our captive bred marble cat sharks there.
Yeah, him and the stingray getting into it over a piece of krill.
These guys are pigs. They eat very, very well.
What it really comes down to getting into sharks and rays is really starting with healthy ones. That's why when we do have the option, we definitely go for captive bred, like the white spots. I believe next week we've actually got some other species of captive bred sharks coming in.
Yeah, we got some gray bamboo, some banded cats, and as well as the white spot bamboo shark. And for the first time ever, we'll have some captive bred epaulet sharks coming in.
Yeah, those epaulets should be awesome. They're one that really does well in aquariums.
Yeah, they stay small. A lot of these guys are the smaller species. As you can see them eating krill. They eat well. They do well. We just kind of try and stay with the smaller, easier varieties.
Yeah, the guitar fish I think is the one that'll get the largest in this tank. And after 7 to 8 years, I believe they get about 3 feet.
So still relatively small for a shark / ray.
Yeah, that's on the smaller side definitely in comparison to all other wild relatives.
But let's be honest here, if these things don't sell, they are really cool to see here in the store and have as a bit of a store pet, and they just love that new little pond that we built for them. So it's worked out really well for us, and like Nick was saying, we did it on a real easy budget too.
Yeah, we're actually talking about making, I believe, an 11-foot by 4-foot pond in the back of the store.
Yep, so eventually he'll graduate to that one, and we'll have some bigger swimming type sharks, and hopefully eventually have a little bit of a breeding program here as well. Get a couple different species that we can have breeding here.
And here I just want to do kind of a little online tour of our saltwater section, just for all those people that can't visit our shop.
So we got about 1,500 gallons of general stock tank. That's where we keep all of our biota. There's the yellow tanks. We got gold flake angels, hippos, potter's angel in. That was a neat one that we just got in. But we keep those guys from biota isolated. There's a cleaner wrasse in there.
Yeah, captive bred cleaner wrasse. As far as expert only fish, that makes them.
He eats times. Right out of the bag too. Those are cool.
Makes them much easier to keep. We
keep all the biota things isolated just so they don't interact with anything else. Keep them well quarantined. But yeah, here's our coral tub, 500-600 gallons. The general fish population, we run copper and Prezi Pro through there. As you can see, our idol eats flake food.
Yep, this is our display Red Sea right when you walk in the store. A bunch of big tangs. There's an Achilles in here, but yeah, a Moorish idol that eats flakes.
He's a pig. We do real well with the idols, thankfully. They get them from a specific location and source, and they do real well. They come in almost always eating flake right out of the bag. blonde naso there, or Achilles swimming around. Beautiful orange spot there. Desjardins sailfin.
But yeah, that about wraps up this video. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Stay tuned for more Discover Aquatic Shop.